There we go. We got this. Let's see.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Miami Dolphins. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Waddle, the motion man, right.
Hey, 21 to you. Hey. Let's go. Watch it, Oscar.
Throwing to start here is Tua. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Third down and 9.
Waddle, the motion man, right. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. In motion goes the tight end.
21. Here we go. 11. Hey, go.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Adams, the man in motion left. 2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he stopped immediately there. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. CD, put on your OC cap here. What do? 2nd and 1, you get stuffed. Now 3rd and 1.
You know, in the old days, I would have said we're going to line up and we're going to run the same darn play and we're going to get it right. But nowadays, as tough as defenses are, I want some mobility. I want some movement, putting the ball in the hands of my quarterback and giving him a run-pass option.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. In motion right goes Adams. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the 1st down. It's now 1st and goal.
There's Garoppolo to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. Here's 2nd and goal. In motion left, the tight end. Jacobs will score. Touchdown, Raiders. So a good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
Garoppolo going to stay on the field with the Raider offense. They'll go for 2. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. And now the Raiders actually going to line up here to go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get in to make it 8-0.
And that's the score. Raiders 8, Dolphins 0.
Looky here, a touchdown, a 2-point conversion, and now an onside kick. Now the Dolphins are going to take another timeout here. And that's their 2nd charged timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
The slot man in motion right. Tua going to throw. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
All right, fellas,
Now they'll change things up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a 2nd time. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Raiders are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal out.
No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Yeah, hit it. Watson, Oscar. Out.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Raiders' 44-yard line.
Solo left side.
1 quarter down, 8-0 the score.
With the score, Raiders 8, Dolphins nothing.
2nd quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Go ahead. Roll.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He'll hit Mostert again here. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Looking to pass. Tua. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners, they end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did.
To throw is Garoppolo. 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Garoppolo. Touchdown! Davante Adams. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Garoppolo looking to throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Turbo 2, ice jab. Ice jab, turbo 2, ice jab. Watch it, Oscar. Ready.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Finds Hill on the crossing route, complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
All right, come on.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And the Raiders have got him. Malcolm Kuntz. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
East right, no. Yes.
Throwing on second and long. Tua. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And the Raiders will take over here just shy of the 30.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Here we go, here we go.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. In motion left goes Myers.
21, 21. 21, 21.
They'll bring Renfro in motion right. On first down, Garoppolo. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
It's a gain of 9.
21,
Brings up second and a yard at the 27-yard line.
Hey, gun.
They'll send Adams in motion left.
12, fellas, here we go.
On second down, here's Garoppolo. Open man is Myers. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 15-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And that's complete to Adams. And the Raiders are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Here's Jacobs. And he's over the line.
Not on that personnel, bro? Or what's going on?
Josh Jacobs,
You never played football before or something?
second touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders will
On
extend
that,
their
yeah,
lead
you're
in the
gonna be
final
game.
minute of the half. Garoppolo going to stay on the field with the Raider offense. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. Complete at the 1. And he is not. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
At their own 13-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. And the slot man goes in motion left. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Got a man. It's Robbie Chosen. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
20, TX. Turbo 1, hard. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Corner, long.
Tua sets up to pass it. The short throw there, that's to Smythe, the tight end. So no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
At their own 16-yard line.
Here we go.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Adams the man in motion right. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Myers in motion right. Snap comes at 1. Garoppolo. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now they go end around with Adams. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down.
Making it too easy.
18 on the play. First down, Las Vegas.
Hey, gun. 13.
Garoppolo now. That's caught left
You
side.
ain't got him on the line. You ain't got nothing to worry about.
Bounds, but not
Appreciate
he
you.
takes it inside the 40. Another good game.
I'm at
That's
safety,
now
though.
35
Appreciate it.
yards combined on those last two plays. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 38. Garoppolo looks to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Jacobs. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 5.
At the Dolphins' 33-yard line.
In motion right goes Adams. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. And now they're in the hurry-up.
24-yard line. An 8-yard pickup. And the Raiders first down.
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
21. Here we go. I got you.
Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down. Caught on the right side by Adams. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown.
Nice match. Pass rusher up and
laying himself out in the end zone. And the Raiders take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. They'll try and throw for it.
You did it again. Why?
It's good.
It's a pass rusher, bro.
By 2 more. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough.
You man cover grading like 33 or something like that. Come on, bro.
And the Dolphins are going to recover. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And down to the 41.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
On play action, here's Tua. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
3rd quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Well, the margin on that scoreboard, obviously, for them, it looks daunting. But I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw, giving themselves something to build on.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. And what they have to be careful of is getting glued to that scoreboard, trying to do too much. Because if you do that, you're all but guaranteed to start making mistakes. Just focus on one play at a time and make each one successful.
Here's Mostert. 5 yards, a good run there, and now second and goal. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
At the goal line. A gain of 5 brings up second and goal.
Again, it's Mostert, but he will go backwards as he stopped for a loss. Third and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. They'll run with Mostert. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave them with a 4th and goal.
Yeah, you match personnel, you can stop anything.
This defense continues to be good on third down. I mean, they haven't allowed a touchdown. Offensively, are you saying, let's go for this, let's try to get it in the end zone?
I don't know about that because of what you just described. They've been so good, and they don't give up the big play that you would expect in downs 1 through 3. Why should fourth down be any different? True. You might want to go ahead and kick the field goal and see if you can figure out something else as this game moves on.
Hey. Solo left Zion.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua.
Shit out of it.
And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. They can't hook up on 4th and goal from the 4, and the Raiders hang tough down near the goal line.
Here we go.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both
no
sides
logic
of the
for you to
football.
press right now. You're about to fuck around and find out.
And now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dab. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless.
Personnel, you can't press to match up.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Back near his goal line. Here's Garoppolo. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Garoppolo looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
Just not pressing, bro.
He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game.
Pointless to press. You got where your best press corner playing safety. It's fucking dumb.
He's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
They'll fake the jet sweep there. Instead, hand to Jacobs up the middle. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Garoppolo.
Once he ain't playing corner, bro, I'm going to have a field day.
It's a big play.
Replaced him with Eli Apple? Really?
4 yards.
You'd rather have Eli Apple at cornerback than Jalen Ramsey? You must be fucking smoking crack or something.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And they'll get him down after a pickup.
Put Ramsey at corner where he belongs.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy
Playing
pitch
pitch and catch with these boys.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
I got you.
Oh, Garoppolo's going to throw it. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to have it here at their own 15.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
That's good for a Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
The corner is better and faster than the receiver.
And the Raiders will take over here just shy of the 30. For this defense, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
Now Adams. And he's got Rome.
Match personnel, bro. I got 12 personnel on the field. Stop coming out in a nickel.
Devontae Adams, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
You see it, 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers. Think. Use your brain.
Garoppolo going to stay on the field with the Raider offense. They'll go for 2.
21.
They'll drop to throw. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2.
He ain't playing corner, bro. I'm going to just do what I want to do.
For 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the
Hopefully,
story
Rice,
here.
man, you might
This
want to
isn't
put him back at
college.
cornerback.
You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And down he goes.
Gotta let Max Crosby, bro.
Now the Dolphins
He coming.
burn the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
TX. Turbo 1, high. Out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And
I look right to my user.
another interception. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, they came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the 4th.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early, but give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Well, up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook. And he
can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter.
That's why I can't get no shot play, y'all.
That would be their last points of the game.
No, but
be
what
thinking,
a second
bro, like,
half, the adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly
most of my
did,
offense, you can't run contain on because I throw it too fast.
More focus on what they plan to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. And with that, we sign off from Miami.
Ow! Stop. That shit hurts. Put your claws away. Okay? Lay down. Damn, that boy had 19.8. Oh, I just gotta stop throwing turnovers here and there. You know, some of them can't help. I think I'll stick with Myers, which I number 1 for he produced. I actually like that cover 2 hard flat defense. Certain situations. There's a couple of the 3-4 odd that you'll see me use. It's not like I'll stay in one defense the whole time. It just kind of depends on the situation. How do people play like that in games? Like, that shit makes no sense. Like, what the fuck? Maybe, I guess, beginning of the year when they didn't have the, the skill-based shit on.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. And off we go from Las Vegas. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Now 2nd and 9. Garoppolo's going to change the play. Now Garoppolo throwing on 2nd. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. So the completion good for just 3. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to guys playing defense, because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Open man is Myers. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. It's Myers again with another catch. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I got you. 65.
On first down, Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed.
There he goes, right side. Down the sideline he goes. And
Damn. That's my signature pass, man. And my trademark. You play cover 3, you gonna fuck around and find out. With any deep blue zone, really. You got to play tight coverage on me. And even then, I'll still try. Got that gunslinger mentality. That's a typical Xbox player, just rage quitting when you beat them like that. He thought just because he had Myles Garrett that he was going to have a good defense, I guess. I don't know.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Today, we've got a compelling AFC.
What?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got a fun little clash in the AFC as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. And we are underway here in Las Vegas. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
What?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
I got you. One, Omaha. 13.
Jimmy going to look to throw it on the first play. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Here we go. Hey, guns. Stay hot.
Garoppolo looks to throw. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. So after the INT, it's Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through the completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Allen now looks to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover.
Run trips on my defense, bro.
The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It's caught inside the 25.
Fonte, bro, you can't play man on them.
Getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
leaving him one-on-one. It's Devontae.
Devontae Adams from 17 yards out. And the Raiders will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got him this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
12.
Garoppolo looking to throw for it. And he will get in to make it 8.
How would you play cover 3 in the second red zone? Dumb.
Two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously, such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
On 1st down, Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And the Bills are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Here's Allen. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Bills are back within a couple of the lead. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Thank you.
It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Here we go.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Give them 12 yards that time and a Las Vegas first.
Here we go.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Garoppolo's throw pulled in by Renfro.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
And got his man complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 38-yard line.
Hey, got it. 12. 21.
throwing now is Garoppolo. That's complete into the hands of Myers. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down. 8-6 the score after 1. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And that one finds the ground, breaking a string of 5 straight completions. And it brings up second down. No, third down. Just his 2nd incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it, because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Snap comes at 1. Garoppolo. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds, because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
Adams, the man in motion right. And Jacobs is going to have a Raiders first down as he's down inside the 15.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, that one's all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
11.
Adams, the man in motion left. On second down, here's Garoppolo. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. Here's Garoppolo to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
21.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Bills are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Well, I appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone, had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down. As you said, in the red zone, definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
Allen now on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just 1 yard away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Now yet another incompletion situation here as they fail to connect on
It didn't work the
so
first
it
time.
doesn't look like they're going to be able
It didn't
to
work
build off
the
the
second
turnover.
time.
Well, the defense certainly
It didn't
did its
work
part
the
to get
third
rid of the
time.
football. But you're
Why
exactly right.
the hell
They
you
have
keep
to
going
give
to?
this one away, and it's
Jesus
not a
Christ.
turnover. But doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked up by Divine Diablo. And he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. Jacobs again. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 5. Now Allen. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Allen to throw once more. And that is incomplete. Well, the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And the Raiders will take over possession here up at the 44. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
That's a really good job in execution. They avoided the flag downfield and avoided giving up yardage for free. Really good coverage.
Back to the air on 2nd. It's Garoppolo. Well, they intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. So after the INT, it's Allen. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. To throw, it's Allen. His throw incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. To the air, Allen, and it's caught. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
This is a half, but not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
This Raider defense not giving in. They'll try to hold once more on 3rd and goal. Now Allen again. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. Throwing now is Allen. And that is caught. But the bank judge right there to say incomplete. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Raiders hang tough down near the goal line.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 21, 21. Hey, John,
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That one into the hands of Adams. And he's going to get this done inside the 40 before he's finally ridden out of bounds. A big play there just before halftime. And even 60 yards. Myers in motion right.
65, 65.
Garoppolo on 1st down. It's caught by Hooper. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. Open man right side, Myers. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
White.
Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th. Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football defensive.
All right, I'm going to watch some SmackDown, fellas. Might be back on again later.